Hey, sports fans, this is Brian Bergner, sports writer and columnist with the Daily Courier. I wanted to bring your attention today to our newest player feature for the Northern Arizona Suns. His name is Elijah Millsap. He's a 6'6", 29-year-old guard for the Suns. He's a 5-year NBA D-League veteran who chose to sign with the Suns in the offseason after the Utah Jazz let him go last season in January after 20 games played. Elijah is from Grambling, Louisiana, and right now he's had the hot hand for the Suns, averaging about 23 points per game, which puts him top 10 in leaders among the D-League scoring leaders this season. As for Millsap, we got a chance to sit and talk with him. Seems like a wonderful guy. Was raised by a single mother who used to work 3 jobs to provide for 4 brothers. One of the oldest being Paul Millsap, who, as you basketball fans may know, is one of the best power forwards in the NBA right now. He plays for the Atlanta Hawks. And so sitting with Elijah, he wants to get back to the NBA just like any other player that plays in the D-League right now. And, last night they finally, the Suns got a chance to win another game. They beat the Iowa Energy 113-107. And that puts them at 10-1 this season, which means that they have the best record now in the NBA D-League and have won 7 straight. And they are actually 8-0 at the Prescott Valley Event Center at home. So if you haven't had a chance to see them yet this season, make sure you get out to see them. They'll next play at home on Wednesday night against the Santa Cruz Warriors at 6:30. So again, our latest feature is on Elijah Millsap. Click on the link below to view the profile. It should be online at dcourier.com and appeared in our newspaper, the Daily Courier, on Friday. So without further ado, here's Elijah Millsap.
I'm going to take you back to Grambling. Where are you from? Grambling, Louisiana, and talk about your high school days and what it was like being recruited to go play college basketball.
It was fun, that was my main focus for playing basketball, is just to, get a scholarship so my mom wouldn't have to pay for me to go to college. And obviously, my brothers, John and Paul, they both were great high school players, and they warranted a college scholarship. So that was basically my mindset and my motivation when I got to high school, and hopefully I was able to go to college for free.
What was it like growing up in Grambling?
It was good, Our mom made us, stay tight-knit and stay close. So we was together all the time, and we lived in the gym. So we never did get in too much trouble. But when we did, she made sure that we came back home and did the right thing. So it was fun.
Talk about what it was like playing for Mike. Like you said, he was the head coach in Indiana Hoosiers for a long time. Mm-hmm. Before leaving there and going and pursuing other things. But what was it like playing for him at UAB?
It was an amazing play for him. He challenged me in a lot of ways. He challenged me to be a leader. He challenged me to always do more, and he never let me be complacent. So, he was an intense guy. Every practice we went hard. Kind of remind me of Coach Ty because, he didn't shortcut practices. Everything was earned, everything. He wasn't going to give nobody anything, and you had to come out and produce in practice as well as in the games to get those minutes.
Played a couple seasons with the Jazz, got released. You were waived, in January. Played a little bit overseas, as you said. Talk about why the Suns were a good fit for you, why you decided to come here.
Knowing Bubba, knowing Dylan, knowing the guys from the Bakersfield Jam staff that basically led to my first call-up. From the beginning, it made me feel comfortable. And so coming here, before I got here, I had a conversation with Luis and Coach Ty and my agent. And basically they told me exactly what they're going to be expecting from me. Mm-hmm. It made me feel comfortable. Just like I said earlier, Coach Ty told me he's not going to give me anything. I'm going to have to work for it in practice. Mm-hmm. And that's what I needed in this stage of my career. I needed to come out and every day be challenged to be the best that I could be, so when I do get in games, it can come easy to me. Come easy to me.
Basketball aside, when you've got some free time with your family and whatnot, talk about what you guys like to do together.
Depends. If I'm with my kids, I'm doing more on the kiddie things. If I'm with my girl, I'm chilling. You know, going out to dinner. For what my brothers, we're golfing, playing video games.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things that we like to do, like when we get together. But during the summer times, like mainly we've been doing a lot of golfing.
Okay. And finally, Elijah, talk about, if you had some advice to give a youngster here in Prescott Valley. You know, he's in middle school and he's a basketball kid and he wants to make the NBA. He comes and watches you play, and he says, you know, that guy's made it. You know, what do I need to do? What kind of advice would you give him?
First thing I'll tell him that is you got to work hard. You know, don't ever look at an NBA player or a college player or even like a semi-pro player and think that, you know, it's easy to play on this level. The first thing you have to have is a drive and a motor to want to get better every single day. And if you have that, you know, the second thing I'll tell them is never to skip no processes. You know, everything is going to take time, but if you continue to break things down into, I guess, small steps, it'll work out for you, and end up you'll have a big step, and you'll go places and see things, and you'll get better if you continue to, you know, I guess, take the little processes and the little steps to lead to the big things.